Hello, and welcome back to this. My name is Eran, and now you're supposed to see me and also other people. Yay! We finally have a woman here. We actually wanted to have like a woman per slot at least, because we really like diversity. We've bought a person from the US, and we tried to get as many various people. Now we have another person from the US. Yuval Sapir will get to it in a moment. But we really wanted to have a woman and everyone. Unfortunately, that didn't happen for various interesting reasons. But now we have a woman that can't run away. Aviv.
Yay!
Part of up to 4 players. He has to play. We are playing from up to 4 players. This is how it happens. Beyond that, we have Uri.
She can't run away because she's on an island.
Yes, nice, London. Nice, yes, I like it. Also, joining us is Uri Lifshitz, you might know as also Count the Pun. And beyond, and 2 new players. One of them is Yuval Sapir. Hello, Yuval.
Hello, hello.
Give us like in a sentence, who are you and what will you be playing?
Who am I? I'm me. I come from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, in the U.S. Software engineer by trade. Work at a startup. I will play Agnok. I will play Agnop Snarblesprot of the Snif.
Zwirfneblik.
Snif. Gnomes. Deep gnomes. A ranger.
What? You're also a ranger?
Yes, we have 2 rangers.
Well, we survived 2 bards. 2 ranger is a breeze.
What do you mean it's a breeze? It's an improvement.
Yonatan.
Yeah, it's easier.
Yes.
Duh.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Yonatan. I'm from Israel. I currently live in Netanya, which is not
A
that
place.
good
It's
city.
a place. Yes. It exists.
And I will be playing Golosum, the Burrows Baron. That's how he calls himself. It's an cave-oriented ranger. It's a dwarf with a big axe, which can find his way very good at caves.
Yes.
I think that's kind of sums it up.
What's your favorite enemy?
Beasts.
And what's your favorite color?
Black.
Nice. Yes, nice.
Night in the cave, in the tunnels.
Yes, I can see. Drove. Uri Lifshitz.
Hello.
No. Let's start.
I
with you.
am...
The count, yes, I know. You know what? Oh, before we start
Well.
in the adventure, Aviv, who are you playing?
I am McLaughlin. I'm a half-elf cleric of the goddess Chontia, who is the goddess of all things growing and health and life and mainly turnips. Loads of turnips.
Yes.
Yes.
What? You're not a ranger?
Oh, no. I believe that you guys should be, you should do whatever you feel comfortable with, and I'm sure we'll find a use for you in the party. Don't you worry.
In case you haven't been with us so far and you've only come now because Aviv is here, good for you guys, but you've missed so far. You can check us. You missed so much. I mean, you can check us later on our YouTube channel where all of this will be posted because that's how things are done. Hello, Moonsea region. Oh, we know you so well. Finally, you take a ship from Flan to Mulmaster, where Zora Rosalina Kulkane is waiting for you with an offer that you can refuse, but don't want to. That's basically what you've been up to this whole time. She can finally meet you up with, what was it, a princess, king, something like that? Yeah, she said yes.
Princess Gracelyn of
Yes.
Waterdeep.
Yes.
Princess.
Yes.
The woman who shall have me as a husband. The luckiest woman.
Uh-huh. Yes,
Okay.
so none of this. But she promised you all of this and more. And being you, that was enough. Now, on your journey there, a fellow of 3 other people joined you. and agreed to go with you because you already know Zora Rosalina Kulkain. Zora is a way to
It's a title.
yes, it's a sort of a title in Mulmaster for women and of a noble class. So her actual name is Rosilan, but you actually usually call her Zora Kulkain. That is how you should, announce.
It's like Her Majesty.
Sort of, yeah, but she's not. It's not the Zora. There are several Zoras. There are several noble houses in Mulmaster. It is ruled by a council called the Blades, and Zora is rumored to be very, very in a very good position with the Blades. Zora, as you already know, has a sort of an assignment to you of an unclear nature. So having several people with
Unclear.
Why are they traveling with you after you've killed 6 people so far?
What?
Never mind. No, that's never mind. Yes. In the
Pay
past.
no attention to the dungeon master.
I heard it's a good fortune to travel with the Count.
Yeah, look at the Count. He survived all of this.
I like
Indeed.
it. Yes, I would have given you all inspiration, but I can't. The only way you can get inspiration is if the people at home donate money to the cause. Every $30. Actually, now it's only 15 because we are in a surplus of 15 for the heroes. They will get another inspiration, and currently none of them have it. And if we get another 15 for the monsters, the same will happen for the monsters, only not inspiration, but instead something horrible. That's it.
Can we
I
donate
would
to the
like
monsters?
to.
Yeah, yes, of course you can donate to the monsters. Actually, that's how we started. I think that the first, who was it in the first session?
I think
The
you
donate-
did.
No, John. I
Oh,
donated to
that's
the
not
monsters.
fair.
I can. Nothing says I can't. And Johnny donated to the monsters enough to actually upgrade it and almost kill one of the players. Let's continue. Yes. On your way to Moonmaster, is anything that you want to do?
Yes, I would like to hear each one of the party member explain what is it about Count the Firm that inspired them to follow him, and he can tell what inspired himself to accept in them.
Nice.
Okay, I'll start. I've been hearing the name Count or the Count or something de pun, traveling way before you do. As you say, his name travels before him, and your name does indeed, with horrible deeds attached to it. And the mother in our convent, she wished to check you out, not the way you think. Just to make sure that you're not any real danger to the Moonsea area in general. And she sent me to keep an eye on you.
But I like what I'm hearing.
Not very likely. Yes.
I have also heard many tales of a count. The Count? No, Count.
Count.
You heard the account of Count.
I heard
Indeed.
the account of Count, no pun intended. About
No,
his
no pun, the pun.
the pun intended. How he killed everyone aboard the Ghost Ship. How he did something in the West Tower, which I don't really know what because
It's secret.
it's secret.
Yes.
And many more tales, and I'm intrigued, and I am myself looking for adventures. So I
My
thought keeping.
secrets are known throughout the land, like what I did in the lighthouse.
Everyone knows that you did something in the lighthouse. Yes, that's true.
Something good. He did something good.
Myself, the dwarf, have heard such many wonderful and awesome tales about the Count, how he goes around and slaying all the bad guys, basically. I heard he get rid of everyone who has done harm to the land and its citizens. Also, other people's watchers get by. They also sometimes get hurt, but that's not the question. the Count himself is a trustworthy man who can get rid of everything that's harm to the land, which I support mainly. So I will join him and give him my axe, my great battle axe.
It's also a great way to. It's a test of character to be able to survive an adventure with the Count. A dwarf.
If we can survive the Count, we can survive anything.
Exactly, and get a level. Dwarf, what is your name?
Golosum.
Golosum. The
Golosum.
Barrows Baron. That's how it calls itself. Golosum.
Okay. It is Mulmastar, and Mulmastar is a city, and as a city, it has people, and as people and city, here is Mulmastar.
Ooh.
Adequate.
Yes, this is the this is the city. Mulmastar is the largest city of the Moon Sea, the Danger City, City of Danger as it is known. The streets are filled with people both rich and very, very poor. Life is cheap and status and money is basically everything. Rules are and if someone don't like you, the Hawks might come around, the secret police, and take you and do basically whatever they want with you.
Are they literal hawks?
No.
Most of them.
Shame.
Oh,
Okay.
there goes my handle animal skill.
Actually, it's funny that the Rangers didn't ask about it, but because one of them never done enemy beasts.
Can you turn down the music a bit? It's
Turn down the music? Yes, sure, of course. Is it very loud?
Yes, it's very
I can barely hear it here. Okay, sure.
I don't know why you say one of your favorite animal is beasts.
The Traveler's Cloak. The Traveler's Cloak is a high-end inn in the edge of the... Let me check something. Yes. Whoop!
Really,
edge-
we're not staying at the Broken Crown,
But
Moolmaster most famous, where it's fitting.
no, you're not staying at the Traveler's Cloak.
Good.
Traveler's Cloak, the edges of the dock quarters, where it rubs against the wealthier holdings of Moolmaster. It caters to the wealthy merchants and foreign dignitaries, and the prices reflect it. A single night is 12 GP. The price, yes, I've seen all of you jump. The price of one of the two suites is 100 GP per night. Entering the Traveler's Cloak is like stepping into a different world from the squalor of the docks. The bar is a single slab of polished marble.
Ooh.
The furnishing within the room are finely carved and stained oak of the highest quality. Bordering the common area of the Traveler's Cloak, where no one common is around, are a dozen booths and benches. The benches of which are bed-caked in plush upholstery. Each booth features a set of heavy velvet curtains for the sake of privacy, and a small bell that can be rung from inside the booth to summon the waitstaff. At this time of day, which is kind of evening-ish light, the booths are usually empty. Today is no different. At the far side of the room, surrounded on both sides by empty booths, you are directed by the slender, smooth-faced young bartender, where the curtains are drawn, where a single, dark-haired figure sips calmly from a goblet of red wine. The place where the Zora Rosalina Kulkane invited you to for the meeting, and indeed, as you push the curtain aside, the tall, lean woman in her mid-30s and very, very striking eyes, wearing a sort of a cloak with a hood, even in this closed place, kind of warm here, even, with an ornate breastplate, so out of place, but that's because you're not from Moolmaster. Enameled with the colors of her house, red and cream.
Ooh,
She
nice color.
moves aside just a bit to make sure that you can see she is not only armored but also wearing a very impressive looking rapier at her hip, very ready supposed to impress with a coat of fine red and cream leather around, around her neck, and to fight if need be. Yes, hello. Yes, please sit down. I gather this is your companions.
Indeed, the finest heroes I managed to find.
On your journey here. Yeah.
That didn't die
I
yet.
sit down.
Yes.
I sit down opposite her, calmly, looking for if there's another glass of wine.
No, there's only enough for her. She directs all of you to sit in front of her. No one is to sit next to her.
Of
And
course.
the panther is not to enter the booth at all.
Sorry, the what?
No. Oh, I forgot to mention the Peony the Panther that was with me. No, he stayed outside the inn. I'm assuming he's not very welcomed inside, and he does not feel very comfortable inside. Anyway.
We're not savages. I mean, we wouldn't take him inside without a leash.
Or a muzzle.
I jump onto the next to Count and sit down and tell Zora, nice sword.
Yes. Thank you.
Are you sure
Please.
Needed? We're all friends in here, aren't we?
In here maybe, but the streets, my friend, is no place for friends.
We are all friends here. Please, Zora Kilkine, please feel free to let everyone address you as Rosalinka. We are all friends here.
Roll persuasion, please.
Mm-hmm. Can I give myself I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna milk this. I'm gonna give myself an advantage because I am so wanting her to like me.
And that's it. You have no inspiration after this.
Totally fine with that.
Okay.
Well used.
She seemed to like your chutzpah, as we say. and nods with a bit of a smile that says there's a lot going on behind the scenes, somewhere inside her head, and a lot of calculation. As they say, one does not live to a ripe age in Mulmastar without a healthy dose of suspicion, and Kulkane intends to live a long time. Yes, please sit. Please, you girl, please close the curtain as you sit down.
Is she talking to me?
Yes, you're the only girl.
I'm a woman, but fine. Closing the curtain behind us.
It's kind of warm here. I mean, outside there's kind of stormy weather still of the Moonsea of this temperamental somewhat season, but in here it's kind of warm, and even with all of her long and kind of heavy cloak, it doesn't seem at all like she's sweating in the least. But all of you kind of start feeling as if you're going to in a moment.
Is it comfortable? Do we all have enough room on the bench, or is it like crowded?
You're a dwarf, and you're kind of wide, but you're a gnome, which is kind of low. So if the gnome sits on the dwarf, I think it will be fine.
I will sit on the dwarf. No problem.
Yeah. Ranger on ranger.
Come here.
Action. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Okay.
We can also attack this way.
I wiggle my feet because now I can't reach the floor.
I don't know
And bouncing a bit.
if you can attack this way, but I can definitely tell you that for some people that's offensive.
To a business, please. Well,
Indeed.
the village of Elmwood, you never heard about it. My house owns a fair amount of, has been reduced to ash and cinders, exploded, one may say. No physical or magical sign of what caused the destruction has been found. No natural cause has been found as well. So it is assumed someone did it. That someone is, I'm quite sure, the single strange young woman that drifted into Mulmastar Bay via the western docks on a makeshift raft. He can only mutter, as far as I understand, only speak feverish words, taken into custody by the soldiery, which is our guard, if you don't know, and brought to the House of Suffering, It is a hospice operated by operated by priests of Ilmatar, the god of martyrdom and pain, near the South Road Keep. So one of my contacts in the City Watch has indicated that a high-ranking hawk, one of Molmaster's secret police, in case you don't know of us, has set his personal guard over this convalescing woman, which of course brought her to my attention. At which point I discovered that this woman has a sort of strange connection to Elmwood. I cannot discuss any more than this, except for the further things that you should know. I want her brought to my manor within 2 to 3 hours. Time is of the essence. She must be secreted away from the House of Suffering, since it is quite unlikely that any of us will hear anything about her come morning when she is taken by the Hawks. No one hears from people that have been taken into Hawk custody. This is a regular way to make unwanted people disappear. I don't know what this high-ranking hawk has to do with her, what is his interest with her, but I know that mine is more important, at least to me. And I would like you to bring her to me. This is pretty simple. Please do not harm any city guard. We don't want this anymore. I don't want any more hassle than required.
Does she want us to bring? Do you want us to bring her here?
No, to my manor. I will tell you where it is.
Given that the place is called the, what is it, Hall of Suffering?
Houses of Sorrow.
House of Suffering.
Please try to keep up.
What sort of horrible traps are we expecting to find entering it?
Traps? It is a hospice, my dear.
My dear girl, what have you learned in Elvish school except the alphabet?
Okay.
Shall we
Magdalene
discuss
write something
compensation?
down in a notepad.
Sure
She actually
thing.
have a notepad. She actually fills in like
That's the mission.
It's a black note.
Is there any other question?
Are there any guards on this House of Suffering we should be aware of?
There should be some, because she is now under city watch because of that thing that Hawk required. Do not harm them. Of course, this is even... I wouldn't dream of asking you not to harm the priests. I know that people like you would never even think of such a thing.
never.
Never.
Good, because they are useful to us. They do take care of all the needy and peasants and stuff. Yes, and if there is nothing else, here is my address. Please secret her throughout the streets as best as you can. If no one knows about this, especially the Hawks, it will be so much easier for all of us. And my dear Count, I will see this as the fulfilling the favor that you owe me.
Most gloriously. Don't worry, my lady. I never eat a clock because it is time consuming. So I think we should hustle on our way as quickly as we can.
Thank you for being with us in this marathon. I quit now and go.
What? It's an expression to eat a clock because it's time consuming.
Who says that?
Well, people who consume time, obviously. Haven't you seen Dr. Who? But that's not our point. Our point is that we should away to the hospice and get myself closer to the princess. I mean, get the girl. I meant yes. Onward with the mission.
Yes.
So she was brought there by the city guard?
Yuval, there is a sort of strange noise coming from your microphone every so often.
I'll try not to move it.
If you can, don't move the microphone at all. That's the best.
I'll try not to move at all.
Don't move at all.
Don't breathe.
Don't breathe.
Breathe, yeah, as little
No,
as you can.
Don't breathe. Yes, excellent. Yes.
So,
Yes.
so back to the poor girl. So she was brought there by the city watch.
She is in the hospice, and the city watch is keeping her own guard. Yes. Keep a guard on her, actually. Yes.
So, let us
Sneak
say
her
this.
out of here.
Yes, Egnop and Gollum. What kind
is
of
that?
your Gollum? That's not his name?
Egnop?
Yes.
Ah,
Egnop
so
is-
yes. I'm just the whole name. Egnop's full name sounds like 3 different names all together, or like.
You can call me Agnop. That's okay.
Okay.
Egnop and Gloss.
So Egnop and Glossum
Mhm.
is some part of your wilderness skill allow us to gain entry into these houses of whatever in order to
I'm not very
Get
familiar
on
with
with
the
our
wilderness.
business.
However, I do know about tunnels and caves. We can search for an underground passage, maybe the sewers, so we can watch it and enter sneakfully.
I know
No.
that in our hospice in the convent, we usually have some sort of underground entrance just to let, stuff out that you don't necessarily want to let out through the main entrance. Yes, poop and dead bodies.
okay, yeah,
bodies.
we are not going through poop or
My dear count.
no.
There's-
I am
Well-
sure that if we go there and explain to the fine men of the city watch that this girl is in danger, they will give her to us.
I should note, they were told to put her by a senior hawk to put a guard on her, a watch on her. By a senior hawk. This is probably means that no one. I mean, a gnome. Let's be frank. A gnome with a panther is probably not going to convince them otherwise. Just
How about the count? Can the count go and tell them that
Maybe.
he's a senior hawk?
maybe that's possible. But they are kind of racist in Mulamagamar, so having a human, the only human here actually, is useful. Yeah, I think.
I have an idea here, and like all of my ideas,
I have a
it
cunning
is
plan.
daring.
I say my prayers.
Say, McLaughlin, you being a cleric of a very, very inspirational god.
Yes.
Goddess. Chantier and me we go way back.
No,
Anyway, no, we don't. Anyway, if you go as part of your religious rite to go to the hospice and help those helpless there, we could use that facade in order to gain entry. Oh,
I don't believe that's a facade. I think that is precisely what is needed. It's not even a lie. I don't even have to roll, to lie to anyone.
Deception. I don't even. It's
Yes.
persuasion. It sounds like I'm telling the truth. Yeah.
Yes, and if I'm joined by you, who assumingly is a person of noble birth or noble name at least.
noble future. I am a person of noble future.
I'm sure they
Burning
will let
dreams.
us in to see her.
Listen, Meg, I'm no painter, but I can picture us going places.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
let's go.
Can
So
we
what's
not
the
go?
plan?
Is it possible that we don't go? Okay.
So we need a disguise for the dwarf and the gnome.
Yes.
Can you sit on top of
Uh,
my shoulders?
I can stand on your
big
shoulders.
raincoat?
Definitely. I offer we go and I use a gold piece to buy a long trench
Dude,
coat to
Seriously?
friends so they will stand one on top.
are we doing
Seriously.
it? This is what we are doing?
I see no reason why not to, and I
Yeah,
see
this
so
will
many
not
reasons
fail.
to.
This cannot fail.
This
not
cannot
In
fail.
fail.
any way.
Anyway,
We
Fail
also
set.
maybe need a costume for the poor girl if we're going to try to sneak her out of there.
excellent
That's
thinking.
players.
So we're gonna get another
trench
coat, two trench coats, one of them with a hood and a cowl, of course, to hide her, with a big symbol of Chantir, the goddess, on it. Excellent.
Oh, can you also get a cat costume for the panther?
The panther, we're gonna put the panther under with a leash, a fake leash, of course, and you two will hold on to it as if it's your guard dog panther. Makes sense for me.
A lot of sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is okay. This is what you do. So you approach the building with one. With a gnome or the dwarves of the gnome. With the gnome.
No. Okay, let's be clear. There are 3 people
Yes.
coming to the building.
Yes.
One is obvious cleric of Chantir.
Yes.
The second is clearly a noble person
Yes,
of noble future who is here
Yes.
to spread mercy.
I'm-
The third is obviously a bodyguard of some sort
Yes. This big.
with a panther at
Yes.
his side.
Okay.
I just
The
want to know
doors. What? Yes.
on dwarf shoulders.
Yes. I've noticed. I've noticed the dwarven
I
shoulders.
just now figured it out.
Yes.
If only we could get a sketch of this, Aviv.
So much I can do at once.
Yeah.
You're assuming you're doing something now. I'm not sure this is working. So let's see.
It's going to be amazing.
Amazing. The doors of the squat brick building ahead of you are open, welcoming all into the meager comfort offered within. The 2 city watch standing near the entrance show only minor interest in your group as you enter.
Mhm.
Within are numerous cots and makeshift beds, more than half of which are occupied. The smell is sickly smell. The smell of burning incense trying to obscure and failing to overcome the smell of sick and of, miasma. Miasma. There are a good number of patients, some of them moaning, some of them ranting in half. Maybe they are kind of madmen and not really patients way. Several people dressed in grey with grey skull caps move about the room. A city watch guard leans against the wall next to the bed of one of the patients, while his partner has commandeered one of the few chairs in the room with his feet up on the patient's bed. His snores are an odd counterpoint to the groans coming from other areas of the room. Yes, hello, can I please help you? A very old-looking woman approaches you, and she seems to be like the greeter, in a way. She again is wearing this grey cap with her grey hair very tight, in a very tight bun behind, and she approaches quite probably. Meg, I think you're probably walking in front of everyone.
Yeah.
She seemed to give no notice to the Chandra symbols and just smiles, and you kind of think that she's very short-sighted. Can I help you in any way?
Can I roll religion to see what I know about this specific? What religion is this?
It's religion. Ilmatar.
Ilmatar.
Ilmatar is the god of martyrdom and suffering. This I can tell you. You can roll and say for more.
Okay.
I can't see anything going wrong in our near future.
No. I have 3.
Whoa!
Oh boy.
Whoa, natural 20, 23 all in all. Ilmatar is not a very important deity, but kind of useful. He's called the broken god, the one who endures, the crying god, the lord on the wreck. He's the lord of, the god of suffering, not usually inflicting, but the effect of suffering. So the priests are trying to usually to help with overcoming suffering. But there's also the side of martyrdom. And as far as which is encouraging, which is, encouraging suffering for a greater, suffering in a way of cleansing yourself, stuff like that, which is kind of crazy in your eyes. And it seems like this cult is totally of the former, not the latter. So they are all about helping and not at all about the suffering, which is also kind of what you know with Mulmatar, which is not a very religious city, and there isn't any very a big and powerful religious force in the city. No cults to speak of. No, all of the temples are, if there are any, like this one, are kept pretty much under the thumb of the Blades. And it seems like, kind of like what the Zora said, this is here because it's useful to the nobles.
Sure. I turn to the woman and I say, may your suffering end in... No, wait, this is the endless suffering.
Opposite,
it's the
opposite.
others, yeah. May you treat suffering with hands of light and not whips of many thorns. She tries to remember one of their greetings. The goddess Chontia smiles upon your very noble efforts.
Please die!
Thank you.
She finishes the
Yes.
classic, please. And she takes your hand and like stabs it with her finger, because that's what they do. And then she turns around and walks away, seemingly content, even though she didn't get anything of any importance from any of you at all. Yes, what do you do?
Pardon, excuse me, sorry, miss.
Yes.
We are here to see a woman who's found...
Sorry, yes. I
Is she a goblin?
No, she suddenly became a crone. I don't know why. Yes.
She's an old woman from
That's
one
what
white man.
happens when
I'm an old woman.
you're a
again.
woman and time passes.
Yes, I'm here. Yes. Sorry. Yes, I'm again. Yes, my dear.
We've heard about a strange woman who washed upon your shores, and I would like to offer my services
Interesting.
in assist of yours, which I'm sure are very noble and not at all causing more suffering and pain.
Sure.
Could you perhaps show us to her bed?
I would like the dwarf
Yes.
or the gnome, you choose, to roll acrobatics to, stay and don't fall.
Can I, before you do that, I kind of see them wobble.
Oh, yes.
And I lay a hand on generally the buttocks area of the trench coat, and I whisper, make them more forceful, covert, strong-willed, or observant. May the goddess grant guidance to this faithful servant.
Nice.
And I cast guidance,
Yes.
which gives you an extra D4 for any kind
Yes.
of ability that you roll.
Nice.
Yes. Roll for it.
I look at
I
this.
guess I'll roll.
Yes,
I
go for it,
have 2 in acrobatics.
I guess I'm on top, so I think.
Yeah, it's
Go
better.
for it.
Go for it.
What do I get? D what?
Where you add
And
one
I
think-
Wait, do
Sorry?
they have an
And one
advantage?
D4.
No, they don't have an advantage. Why should they have an advantage?
Okay,
That's good.
Okay. Not bad.
great.
More than enough. You keep. No one even turned to look at you for I don't know why, but you got a 19, so apparently that's what happened. She
Very
takes you.
stable.
You are very stable, actually, as a dwarf. That's a good point. And she takes you to the young patient, as she says, and there are, as I said before, 2 guards, one sleeping right next to her, not next to her, but with his leg on the bed, and another one, like, leaning on the wall and, as you approach, go away.
Good sir, this is McLaughlin from Church of Chantier.
Yeah.
I introduce her quietly so as not to wake the other guard, and to create an air of aid another to whatever she's gonna say.
I have traveled far from the convent. That's actually not that far away from here. Because we've heard about this strange person who's washed up on your city's shore, and we would like to offer our... Can I just have a look and see how she feels?
Yeah, okay. Roll deception or something. I don't know.
I will roll deception or
looks
something.
Very.
Do I need to roll to give her the aid
No.
another?
You just when you help her, she just gets an advantage.
Cool.
That's it.
Just.
Well, it's the most amazing thing in the world.
Ooh, nice. 20.
Nice. 20 is
Oh.
more than enough. He says, yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay, sure. Bucky. He punches Bucky to wake him up. There's another doctor came to look at her. Yeah, let's go out to a smoke. Let's go to smoke some. Want to smoke? Yeah, want to smoke. And the both of them head out to smoke some. Let's smoke. Yeah, we'll be back in. He says as he just heads out. The patient is a young human woman who is very obviously had a lot of cuts and bruises, extensive burns over much of the right side of her body. And
Ouch.
it looks like she lost her right eye, actually.
Ow.
Bandaged very much about it. As you ask one of the staff, she appears to be in a deep state of shock, they say, badly dehydrated when they found her, as if she was adrift on those woods and stuff on the raft for several days without food and water. Yeah, she seems to be probably asleep. What do you do?
Would any kind
Small,
of
hairy-
magical help will help?
I can tell you that none of them used magic.
Oh.
Looking around the place, is there another exit? Is
Careful.
there another door?
There's
Something?
another door, but you have all the reason to think it only leads to the private rooms and probably a back entrance. A back entrance that is from probably the yard you saw from outside, where
Back
quite
entrance.
frankly is probably where they keep some of the bodies and the wagon.
Hmm.
But it's also a way out, not through the guards.
Yes,
Okay.
Excellent. Then that's what we should do. Meg?
it is through their inner chambers. So if anyone there is going to be wondering why are you there as well.
Oh.
A small, hairy hand pops out of the trench coat holding another trench coat. As a...
Yes.
Indeed, I will put the trench coat around her while McLaughlin, if there's any way in which you can assist her with your healing goddess power, or goddess healing power, or power of goddess healing.
Nice.
Yes, all of those are right.
Let's continue with this until the end of the session.
That is
Um,
hill.
Do I think that cure wounds is going to help her?
Let's see.
Let's see.
You can roll medicine if you want.
Yes, that's a thing that I can
Yeah,
do.
that's a thing that you can. Yeah, everyone can roll medicine.
Everyone, let's roll
Really?
medicine.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's roll
Oh.
medicine.
I examine her wounds.
Go for it. Not everyone actually rolls medicine. Only
Okay.
Aviv rolls medicine.
Sorry,
Yeah.
too late. I have a natural 20 in medicine.
So you gave her an advantage. Okay, you gave her an advantage.
Oh, good. So 13.
Yes. You examine her more closely. And the most interesting things, it seems like they taken good care of her. You are quite sure that a good cure or a burst of healing energy, you can do that as well, as being a life cleric, will waken her up. Although she shouldn't be texted too much because she's probably going to just fall back into shock later. But it is enough to make her stand and walk around, at least. Also, there are remnants of a curious tattoo, partly burned away on part of her body. You don't understand what it says, but it has all the mystic wobbly bobbly about it.
Is it a decent part of her body?
Yes.
Then I take a look as well.
Arcana, please. Please
Mhm.
Arcana me. Roll for me the Arcana-ness.
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 Yeah, Arcana-ness.
Yes. This is beyond you. You do, it's half written anyway. It's not any sort of magic that you know of.
Mhm.
Guys, we have 5 minutes. Let's get her out of here, and we can examine her body later. Not her body, her.
You guys are great players. I wasn't going to say anything. Yes, they are going to be back in like moments.
Yeah.
Yes. So I cloak her with a trench coat.
Yeah.
I cast minor illusion to help mask her face into the face of someone else.
I'm
And I
not sure
prop
it
her
works
up.
like that. I think it remains in a single location, minor illusion. But
Yeah.
we'll roll with that and continue.
Perhaps we
But,
can make a bag of straws so we can cover it up with a blanket and make it look like she's still there.
Excellent idea. Just throw the pillows in and cover her
Yeah.
with the sheet.
And you cast minor illusion on the bed then.
Yes.
Amazing.
Excellent idea, you guys. Amazing.
Amazing. And
This
someone needs
the
to
idea. I'm
cure,
so surprised I haven't thought of it myself.
someone needs to cure her.
You did. I just said it
She
out
did.
loud. It's
I
your
just
idea.
Wow, you're the best companion to someone like
Here, ego. Here, you're good.
who casts or
I can-
any other sort of magical help.
I can cure her a little bit. I put my hand on the burnt bit of her and I say, Great Mother, give respite from strife. Cure these wounds with your needle of life. And her skin is kind of sewn back together just a little bit.
All the parts of her that are heavily burned seem to remain heavily burned, but her eyes open and she whispers, "Fire and ash!" And her eyes are wide and it's almost as if sparkling for a moment, and then she whimpers and blinks and slowly stands up with you, but she doesn't focus. She doesn't really look at you. She simply walks along with you.
Come with us. We'll take you to safety. I whisper in her ear as I help her to be whisked away.
Can we create some kind of a distraction and go through the back?
Oh, amazing! How do you do?
We do have a
distraction?
panther.
I have a panther.
Just
tell my
let the panther go and
I
we'll go the other
release
way.
I release the leash.
Unleash
And-
the panther.
I unleash the panther and tell him to
To not hurt anyone, please.
not hurt anyone, but draw attention to the front entrance.
Pee on the guard's legs.
Can you? How do you
Run
give
around
it-
there.
How do you
Cause
do this?
them-
Do you need to roll animal handling to give it instructions, or how
No,
does
I
this
don't
work?
think so. No. He is my panther.
He really
Pee.
likes you.
He really likes me.
Oh my god! So he's going to the entrance and like falls on the back and.
Sure.
And they all come in and. Oh, who's a good panther? Who's a good panther? You're a good panther. Like that, something like that.
Exactly like that.
Okay, amazing. And the four of you basically grab her and walk with her to the back. Okay,
The
interesting.
three of us, technically.
Yes. I would like all of you to roll stealth with an advantage. It's enough for two of you to succeed. You don't need all of you to succeed. Now, Yuval, you don't need to roll because Angnop is part of the conglomeration now. I mean, you're a single being. Only the dwarf needs to roll for
Okay.
this.
So it's 2d20
Okay.
plus 4.
With an
Yes.
advantage.
With an advantage, so you roll twice and pick the highest.
Oh,
nice.
I yell, we're escaping!
No, what I did.
Whoa.
That's fine. That works because we can
21.
still see which one is the one that we like.
Yes.
Uri, you
We are
rolled.
escaping.
Yeah,
And
you all rolled great. You all succeed. You along
Wait,
with
let
the
me
woman.
rephrase that. We are escaping.
You along with the woman managed to walk out of the back door into a kind of chilly night. Actually, all of the people inside the hospice seems to have been driven toward the entrance, and no one actually looks at you. You make your way outside and into the streets of Mulmaster, and there are eyes everywhere because it's Mulmaster, and there are eyes everywhere. What do you do?
The wagon? Didn't we talk about the wagon? Like push her inside and roll to the.
The wagon technically belongs to the hospice, just so you know.
We have a priest.
Technically. What do you mean technically?
That it belongs to the hospice. That's
Well,
what,
the wagon belongs to the hospice. We are transporting one of the patients of the hospice, i.e. it is hospice business, e.g. we take the wagon.
Okay, so you put her on the wagon, probably cover her with something, and the three of you walk next to her. Who is going to pull the wagon?
Not we.
I will.
Oh,
It's
You're
only
pulling-
fitting.
We will need at least 2 people. It's
Wait.
kind of heavy.
It's a wagon, so
I will help.
How about
I'm
the
pushing
panther?
wait. This is Malmaster. I take out a silver coin.
Okay.
I show it to.
You just put it in the air and
I
say,
just put it in there and say, "Oh, I need 2 people to help me carry this."
Yes, me.
yes, I will help you too.
Yes, the both of us. I am.
Oh wow, wow!
Yes, I am the tall
Ball
one.
master,
sure.
told you it's so easy.
Yes, very easy. In fact, it's so easy. I'm only requesting you to roll something. We don't have streetwise in D&D 5, right?
Right.
No, we have gold. I
Go
think
for
it's
persuasion.
instead.
Go for persuasion.
Oh,
1 minus 1 is a 0.
how?
Ooh,
They
yes.
steal the
Wow.
wagon with body.
That's amazing. The 2 hawks coming around the corner, very obviously hawks, coming around the corner, a man and a woman, very, fashionably dressed, with the hawk crest and the look that says, "Don't mess with me. Don't
I
mess."
thought they were a secret police.
Yes,
Okay.
they are secret police. Everyone knows about them.
Oh.
That's how they are. They maintain effectiveness.
Okay,
They
I
round the
immediately-
corner, and obviously they haven't noticed you because they don't really care. They won't be looking into like the backyard of the hospice, but they are obviously going to the front and probably to pick her up.
Maybe
I-
we don't need the wagon. Maybe you can just carry her. Like you're a nobleman. You carry women passed out all the time, don't you?
Yes, but not for noble causes, and I will not do something unnoble to an unconscious woman.
He's
No, I
kind
think
of conscious.
I point at the wagon, whisper, "Take her," and then I go to distract the hawks.
Okay. How do you 3 take her with the wagon?
Is
Can
she
you?
conscious?
She's semi-conscious. The only thing you can get out of her is basically whispers. She basically says, "Flames and ashes." It's kind of
Wait,
creepy.
wait.
And she never
I-
focuses her eyes on anyone.
I have a brand new idea. Okay, back me up here.
Burn the witch.
I'm grabbing the wagon. I start walking, and if that's appropriate for the city, say, "Bring out your dead! Bring out your dead!"
I take out a bell.
Ding!
Bing.
Bring out your dead!
What are you trying to accomplish with this?
Well, to get
Illusion.
people to step away from us and the white birth of passage, so we could progress as far away as we can.
Yeah, I'm making all the
Also-
marks of kind of spreading incense to ward off all the diseases that are on this wagon. That you really better just step away.
Roll deception with an advantage, and that's it. Actually, that's basically it.
I had
That's-
so much. Yes. I will also I will all inspire myself. I will by doing it with the rhythm. Bring out your dead. Your dead. Bring out your dead. And I will use that.
Oh,
But I don't need you. Nice, thank you, bringer of advantages.
Okay,
Oh
well,
God, that is so creeping me out. Ran.
you make your way to Callan Manor. Da, da, da. Nothing happens. Everything is fine. You get there pretty easily, pretty quickly. The whole ruse thing basically stops after you pass half the city because no one will enter with a wagon of dead people. No one will enter the rich part of the city. I mean, the mansion where the most of the nobles actually dwell. So instead, you basically start pushing her into bushes and from bush to bush and jump on her. I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed, so I'm imagining this is probably how you're doing it.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Am I still on
Is there any
the
other?
shoulders of the dwarf?
I don't see why
Of
not.
course you are.
Okay.
It works so far.
So far it works, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'm comfortable
Doesn't
with
seem weird at all.
it. No?
It seems very strange, but someone we need to actually care about it. And people in Mulmastar know that they should only care about things if someone pays them to. It really doesn't pay much.
That's the problem about living in a big city. It's very sad.
Yes, what? Okay, so as you enter the much more, by the way, patrolled part of the city by the Solidary, you eventually arrive at Kalkon Manor. And
Where is it on the map?
What, sorry?
Where is it on the map?
And Kalkon Manor is very close to the Tower of Arcane Might in the northwest part of the city. Boing!
Of course, between 6 and 10, of course.
The sixes and the tenses.
You know, 6 is afraid of 7? Because 7 have cold dead eyes.
Despite the dim light of the evening and your unfamiliarity with the neighborhood, you easily find Kalkon Manor. The 3-story manor house features large cream and red banners on each wall, emblazoned with the crest of House Kalkon. As you set foot on the Kalkon grounds, you notice that the interior of the manor house is well lit. A pair of guards at the front of the house nod and open the heavy oak door for you, stepping aside to let you pass. You are obviously expected.
Mm-hmm.
Upon arriving,
Please get off.
No.
seriously? Did you stay there?
Well, he can drop me if he wishes, but
Yeah.
You don't drop a friend.
Aw.
Don't drop.
I'll
God, you two are awesome.
bow. Thank you.
Yes, okay, a person, kind of tall servant, introduced himself as Dawson. Dawson, I will escort you to Zora Colcane's private study on the 2nd floor.
Please call her Rosalinka when you address us.
Oh, she is the Zora Colcane, and you, noble guest, will refer to her in the correct name while under the Zora's roof.
Of course.
Please follow me.
Of course.
Everyone speaks so funny here.
Of course.
Rich people.
So,
While following this butler or whatever he is,
Yes.
I tell him, nice place.
Yes, it is very well
I
made.
stick in the butt.
Have you noticed the pillars in the front? They are
Yeah.
3rd
Those are the
century. They've been brought here all the way from across the Munse.
Nice,
Interesting.
That
Nice
seems like a
look,
terrible waste of effort, but okay.
I'm sorry, good servant. Did you say your name was Kelvan?
No, it is Dawson, but you may
Oh, I'm
refer
sorry.
to me as Mr. Dawson.
I just thought I saw the end of a black staff there, but it's okay. Why don't we keep going to the room where Zora Kilkane is waiting?
The room in which he is waiting has tall bookshelves lining the walls, each full of hundreds of books, tomes, scrolls, covering hundreds of different subjects, although you do notice there's a lot about law. An oversized chair sits in the corner beside a table set with an ornate oil lamp, although the room is also illuminated by various other fixtures. Zora Colcane reclining in the chair, poring over a book when you arrive. I'm glad you've returned, she says, setting the book on the table. She stands up so gracefully. This must be, she must have, practices before. The chair she sits in is like, it goes like this. Okay, it's a rocking chair of a sort, so getting up without doing like this is hard. Dawson, please prepare rooms for the young woman, and for our guests, we will require, 4 rooms, and something for the panther as well. Once you've done that, I'm sure.
No, he stays in the room with me.
She looks
Don't
at
ask.
Dawson. She look at Dawson.
His house broken.
Dawson, and she says, "If the valet says so, then apparently it is acceptable." Once you've done that, Dawson, please make sure find something for them to eat. They deserve this. Yes, lady. And he shuffles away without turning his back, like that. Azora walks towards the semi-unconscious woman that basically falls into a sofa the moment you allow her to, and examine her from up close without actually touching her. She notices the scars. She obviously notices the arcane-looking tattoos. She looks over them, and she doesn't ask you anything at all. Not how you got it, nothing. Just any trouble while acquiring her?
She's been a bit weird. She's whispering about fire and ash and flames and stuff, which is not surprising given her state. I mean, I imagine she's been in a really bad fire.
It's okay.
Neck hurts.
I'm
Well,
sure now that she's in Zora Colcane custody, she will be very well treated and cared for.
I hope so, because I kind of see the look on Zora's face, and does she look a bit more? She looks at the girl like in an academic interest rather than a humane interest.
She looks at her like this. But also, please roll insight.
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 Meg?
Yes.
Meg? Don't ruin it for us. I'm just saying.
I think you mean.
there's money
I
at
think you
stake.
mean don't ruin it for you.
Wait, is that bardic insight? Bardic inspiration?
Yes,
Is
it
it?
is.
Oh, brilliant. Good.
We need more donations, people. We haven't got any donations for these young heroes. Only the previous heroes got donations.
Oh, but we
But
need so
these-
much help.
They need all the help they can get. In a moment, everything is going to literally explode. So you might want to find in your heart the $5 to give them.
11.
15.
Oh my God, this is the funniest thing I've seen the last, 5 minutes on the stream. There's a very funny thing on the chat.
Go medicine.
Go medicine.
Go medicine. Aviva, you might want to use that bardic inspiration.
Isn't it just
Yes.
an advantage? What's bardic inspiration?
No, it's
It's
plus
a-
1d6.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, it's
So
amazing.
slash R1D. Is that how it works?
Yes.
Yes.
What can I say?
Well, 13 is nice, but it's not enough. You can't read her at all.
She's too rich for my taste.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm learning from Count.
And not
And-
his positive sides.
No. What
Don't-
positive side?
Dawson,
I don't know. I assume there are any.
I assume there's. Dawson returns with a tray on which there are several cheeses and olives for you. Also complete with wine, ale, and if you would like something else to drink, there is chilled cowed milk. All of this is actually quite rare for, but you can have everything. Although, after discussing a bit with Zora, apparently because they want to keep a private and locked room for the woman, you will only have between 1 to 3 guest rooms for yourselves. So you will have to accompany it somehow, however you wish to choose.
I will share a room with any one of you or 2. I am
Can
not
we all
picky.
sleep together?
Okay, so I'll sleep with the dwarf and you'll sleep with the panther.
What?
He's nice and cuddly.
the color drain from from Count's face. I asked the
Lips.
butler for some venison, if they have it.
Oh, God.
Oh, sir, this time of night seems inappropriate to have such heavy meats.
It's true.
Oh dear. Are you
Oh.
sure?
Oh.
It's always time for
Oh my
having
god.
Can people take away their donations?
They can donate to the monsters. You can donate to the monsters, of course.
Yes.
Okay, everyone. Is there anything else you want to do before you head to bed?
Nope.
Nope.
That's the panther.
Excellent. So it's kind of dark. It's kind of nightish, and so Meg, you have your own room. Count, you have a room with the panther. Seriously?
Fine.
Okay.
And by fine, I mean no.
Then
But
you
no
go to
one
sleep
asks you.
with the dwarf, and Agnop goes to sleep with the panther.
Works every time.
Nice.
Excellent. It's night. It's evening. It's dark, and everything is fine, of course.
Except
Until
Oh,
in the middle of the night, actually at 3 bells, as they say, which is 3 hours
I
after
can't
the
hear
middle of the
anything
night,
said.
something seemed to steal. Something seemed to shake, and obviously something seems to break.
Music, please jump down.
Seriously, is it too strong? Is it too
Yes.
really?
Very dramatic.
Woo!
Oh.
Ah!
Ah.
Ah! Okay. I know what is it. I know it because the master volume in your is not master. Never mind.
Master volume.
Yes, there's a master
Ah.
volume. Okay. Something. There's this smell of smoke. That is probably the thing that wakes you. From your lovely sleep. The smell of smoke and of what Aviv? What? Sorry. I didn't hear what.
$15
Ah, the monsters!
for
The monsters just got
Where
$15.
is it from?
We don't know. We do know. It's from you, Yonatan. Excellent. So smoke and acid. You can also smell acid beyond the smoke.
Thank you.
It's very yes.
Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks.
Here is the manor. Look at how fabulous the manor is. Look at it. Actually, that's not it. That's the manor. Unfortunately, that's the best map of it I could.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that
I
the
have-
best map you could have?
Yes, actually,
Really?
yes. This is
Because
actually yes.
Eran, seriously, this map is wrong on so many levels. Like
No.
at least 2 of them.
Oh my god! Oh, can someone stop him? Okay. Actually, maybe all of the monsters now are going to stop him. Bloop! Here you all are.
in
Now,
the same room.
what?
In the same room.
It is no. I'm spreading you around now.
I was sleepwalking. I'm sorry.
You weren't sleepwalking, please.
Sorry, it's an instinct.
Okay, let's say Aviv was here. Let's say that that was that, and you two were here. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems fine. Yeah,
That is
Okay.
the second level.
sure. Oh yes, you're all on the second level.
I know.
I'm third level.
After what?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. Sure.
I think we
Third
didn't
level.
say that because we were waiting for Uri to say that. It's his
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
Ah,
I have to stop. No.
You have to
slowly,
stop.
the student is becoming.
A loud crash! Somewhere in the manor seemed to wake you all up. The sound of shouting, clomping boots, something barking, something hissing, and obviously something shrieking in that kind of way is heard reverberating throughout the house, and the smell of very rich wood burning.
I'm running outside and yell, "Counters, assemble!"
Are we the counters? That's what's happening?
I think
It's,
you
apparently it is.
Come on, one.
Wait, the second you round outside.
Come on, count.
I'm full.
Wait, why are you all around outside? No,
No, we don't.
I said
That's her.
I want initiative.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Wait, do we need to count who's first?
God damn it!
Initiative. Okay. Nine.
12.
7.
15.
Penny the Panther. When does he? The same with you?
No, I don't think so. He has his own.
Seriously? I think he don't. Really? I remember you two.
I'll check, but
No
continue,
problem.
I'll check.
So 12 for Agapop. Right? Yes. Okay. Nice. And I can't remember your names. You have very strange names.
Agpop, Glossom, and
Agpop.
McLaughlin.
These are still strange names. It's not like less strange than one. Just- Okay. It's time for me to roll, and I'm rolling the best. I haven't actually added my text to Danish.
Monsters. So
Monsters,
there's no
yes.
monsters.
It's 5. Actually, I'm going to use all the monsters have 2 upgrades thanks to everyone at home. Thank you guys at home. And
Yeah,
you
thank you guys at
have,
home.
and you have no inspiration at all. I mean, none.
None?
Good luck. What is this? Someone said something in the something. The music is still too strong.
Loud.
Seriously, loud. You can fix it yourself in the talk. Yes. Exactly. That's how you can control the master volume.
I think it's time for everyone in the chat to call everyone they know,
Yes.
to bring them in, have them donate to
Seriously,
help us.
$5 is enough if 6 people do it, and that's actually if 4 people do it because you have an excess of 10. So I'm just saying.
I checked and it says the animal it rolls for initiative like any other creature.
Amazing. How much initiative does it have?
16.
What?
He's a panther.
He has
Good
cat-like reflexes.
Yes.
You know what? I'm just leaning back in my chair and enjoying. I don't need to know anything else
The
here.
convent mother is going to be so mad at me.
So I am guessing actually then that no, we do it as we do it. The count jumps out, and so he sees the 3 flying, small, steam-radiating creatures, each holding a torch.
Wait,
and-
come again?
3 steam-radiating creatures, and apparently they are made of steam in the form of a small demon-like thing. They are flying with wings, but they don't actually need it because they are made of actual steam, so it seems. Each holding a torch with its steamy head, and basically cackling, like ho-ho, 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 and burning, lighting on fire everything around them. I mean, as you rush out, one turns to you with the torch. He was just burning the very nice carpet on the wall that was depicting, you know what? Your family.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yes, it was the Depan. It was the Depan. Now it's the
Third
Scorch.
pun.
The Scorch pan. No pan. Yes.
Oh no!
And it turns to you and it looks at you and it looks at the painting and it looks at you and it looks at the painting and it looks at you. Then it looks at the painting, then it looks at you, then it draws the torch and does like this. No. Okay.
You know what? I just look at him and I said, you know what? I'm emotionally constipated. I haven't given a shit in days. Okay? I pull out my rapier and I wait because I've got like the lowest initiative ever.
Yes, you do. Panther, Penny the Panther, Penny the Panther. No, 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 no. Yeah.
Penny charges out of the room to find Count just standing outside the door.
Yes.
Sees
Three
the
creatures around him, and these are very strange creatures. Do you have any knowledge at all at Arcana?
me or the panther.
You never mind. Penny the Panther can smell a lot of steam. Yes, what do you do?
He will charge at the closest one.
Go for it. Is the closest one this one or this one?
Ooh,
I
tough
think
question. Tough question.
I think you will need to move to the lower ones.
Yeah, I think it will try to run in a straight line at it and charge.
No problem. Charge.
Okay. So
Very close to the count, but it doesn't really matter. Well, actually it does, but we'll see in a moment.
I
Not
think
much.
it's hit.
Oh, of course, 25 hits. Go for it.
What the fuck?
And 8 points of damage. And can it be thrown down like prone?
Oh yes, of course you can prone
So
it. It can be
DC 12
prone.
strength.
Strength save
Strength save DC 12.
for a creature the size of a cat. With -3, it's still 15.
Okay.
Amazing. It likes he bangs it down, but he like boing bounces back up with the power of steam. Okay. 8 damage is a lot. By the way, he's obviously hurt.
Indeed.
Like steamy. Yes, the dwarf. I always forget the dwarf's name. Glossom.
Just like Blossom from the Powerpuff, but G.
$20 for the heroes. Heroes.
Yay!
Enough. You all have inspiration.
Thanks, guys.
I might actually hit something.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so can I charge at this one?
You certainly can because the door is open because the count just opened it.
See, that's what I
So
do.
I'm running
Open
and
doors.
swinging my axe all around, and when I'm preparing to hit, vines come out of my chest and wrap the axe all around. I'm going to attack, and I will use how's it called? Ensnaring strike.
Yes. Use them now. Waste them on the Mephits. Yes.
Use the Strugelflugel on it.
Of course I will.
What does it do?
So, ensnaring strike, it's basically if I hit, it's stuck, and it takes 1d6 damage
Nice.
every turn.
Go for it. Roll. Roll attack. Attack.
Attacking. And modifier 5.
It's not very well. It's very easily hit actually. 19 hits it very easily because although it's kind of small, again it's like cat-like. It's not that fast. Not at all. Like
So
steam.
I track it, and the vines wrap it all around, and I
Damage.
do
Roll for
much
damage.
damage.
Much
14.
damage. Oh wow, that's
That's
much
not
damage.
all.
Yes.
That's without the how's it called? Ensnaring strike. That's the
Yes.
ensnaring strike. So 18 at all.
Whoa.
Still alive?
No.
Yes.
It explodes. And by
Wow.
that I mean it explodes. A burst of heat, steam, a cloud expands all around it. DC 10 dexterity save, all of you please.
No.
What?
Yes.
What?
A
Yeah,
wave of
it's-
steam washes over all three of you, not the people still inside the rooms, because you are
DC
inside.
DC 10. Sorry. Which
DC 10 dexterity saving.
dex?
throw.
Okay.
Yes, to jump off the way of the steam. 16 who goes, 5. No, Meg, you don't need to roll. You're inside the room.
Oh, good. Whew.
Yeah, woo, because it was a
I
5.
use my
Uh,
signature hide behind the dwarf move.
I think I'll take it from him because with my
Agno,
modifier it's a
you
10.
rolled for the Panther.
For the Panther, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
inside.
excellent. Everyone is fine. 10 works as well,
Ah,
because it's a DC 10. Excellent, no problem. Good, nice. Yes, fun. Agnop, your turn.
Okay. So I will step out of the room. There's still room there for me to stand.
you're
Sure,
tiny. You can stand on
Yeah,
my
You're
shoulders
really-
again.
You're fine.
Okay.
Stand on the
I
shoulder. Stand on the shoulder.
no.
Come on.
I did that mistake once. I'm not repeating my mistakes. I grabbed my bow while running out. I notch an arrow and release it at this one. The one.
I will claim because there are so many people around it that it actually has. You will have a disadvantage on the roll.
So on this one.
Okay, no problem. Sure.
Okay.
Leave this one to the count.
Yeah. Leave it to the count.
Leave it to the count.
Count
Well,
on the count.
Sitcom. That's a new sitcom. Leave it to the count.
12 again.
Well, a 12 actually hits.
What?
I said it's really easy.
Okay.
Yeah, really slow.
I think that's it. Piercing damage if it's 7 piercing damage if it
Ooh.
means anything.
Yes, it means that he just got 7 damage.
Okay.
The Mephit sort of when it flows through it, and it sort of like fades for a moment and then tries to reassemble itself. But it might not have the chance because it's Meg's turn. Meg?
Meg hears a bunch of noises and pfs and whoosh outside the room, so she very gently and very carefully opens the door and
Yes, the
sees.
door was it's totally scorched on the other side because he was putting the torch to it.
Great. So she opens
Wow.
the door. She looks. She sees it's completely black. She turns her head. She sees this flying ball of steam that looks a little bit puffed.
Hello.
She takes a startled
Flying
step back
sauna.
and, almost out of instinct, yells, "Light of the goddess, pierce leather and hide! Let my friends use the shiny bolt as a guide!" And
Guiding
ray
bolt?
of light-
Seriously?
Yes, just
That's-
because it
that's
was
a
the
level
first
1
one. that
spell.
jumps.
Oh, that's
It is.
amazing. Okay,
It's
sure,
really
yeah,
good.
why not? Yeah, waste all of them on these Mephits. Yeah, sure.
I will, yes.
Yes, you will. That's the
Will.
best thing ever.
20.
Damage.
Oh, look at
Whoa!
Oh, what?
Oh,
Does that mean maximum
yes.
damage?
That no, that means rolling all of your dice, all of the damage dice, twice.
Oh, is it even necessary?
Yes.
Okay.
It is? Yeah.
How many damage dice do you have?
4d6.
So you're rolling 8d6.
Yes.
Roll
How
8d6.
Oh
4d6. Guiding bolt is a level 1 spell. It actually deals damage. It is actually useful.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
okay. Yeah, it explodes all over you.
Oh, you got.
I think she won. I think
Yes.
the last one flies outside in
It
terror.
explodes all over you. Please roll dexterity save. DC 10.
I'm slightly blinded by that.
Yes, I'm guessing you are, which is why
We
the
all
next thing
roll
that
or
happens
just
is going to. No, only her,
Wait.
because it's
Okay.
only in a very
only her.
close. Yes, it's only in a very close burst of. You fail. This is 4 fire damage from the steam. It was such a guiding bolt of.
Excuse me a minute.
Yes.
The audience can hear me now. There is a $15 donation which reads as follows. What's that noise?
I don't hear a noise.
I want to donate to help the monster against Yonatan the dwarf, if possible. Signed, Amichai.
Ah, someone have friends.
Yes.
You guys are so sweet.
Yes, that's amazing. So this is what happens. Before your turn, I'm very sorry, Count. Everything rushed upon you and happened very quickly. You can hear Count. You know what, Count? Roll perception.
Do I have to roll perception?
Yes, you have to roll perception.
I'm very perception.
You have.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
Perception. Rolling perception. Woohoo!
Wow.
I press. Therefore, I am.
You can hear some people from downstairs, men, doing manly things from downstairs, along
Shaving
with
and
dogs.
stuff.
Shaving
What-
stuff.
What,
Along
what
with
do you mean by
dogs
man,
barking.
manly man, man with
You can hear-
tights?
You can hear people like picking up things and breaking them, and you can hear someone saying, "Go to the kitchen. I don't trust these things in there." Yes, sir.
It's
And
very
stuff
manly
like
to
that.
tell the people to go to the kitchen.
You can also say,
Yeah.
"Go to the kitchen. I can't."
And breaking things.
Eran, do
And
we know in which room the girl was kept?
Yes.
Which one?
Downstairs in the place.
The room are numbered.
Yes, yes. Let me a moment. Give me a second. Actually, I don't
5.
think you do know in which room. It's probably
Fine.
6 or 5. It's probably 6 or 5. Yes,
In this level.
yes. No,
Oh.
in the second level, in the level before you, down.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
6 or
Yes.
5. Okay.
But then
But
you can understand. Oh, not worry, sir. There's nothing in the kitchen. All of the weird things are in the second floor. And then the door to number 6 explodes open with green flame.
Green flame!
Nice. and a green. Yeah, I'll make it bigger so you'll see it better. A flame
Is it a burning
skull.
skull?
Yes, it's
what?
a burning
Oh.
skull. Burst outside with two red orange eyes burning with insanity, and it clicks all over, floating in the air as if it was, nothing at all. And turns toward the door exploded. It is obviously capable of much magic, as we say. And this much magic is a fireball. Explodes toward all of you.
Yeah.
Except for Meg. Meg will have an advantage on her dexterity roll against the fireball because there's a door in the way. But she's the only
Yay.
one. Everyone else, I would say please, but not please. I require you to roll dexterity save.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I was kind of surprised by that.
You can hear it say, dwarves, I hate dwarves most of all. This dwarf in particular. That's really strange because they normally don't talk.
This
This
one.
one, this one, yes, it's yeah.
Also cross-eyed.
The lack of vocal cords, yeah.
Yeah. What's how did you roll, guys?
Not well. Actually, I think I'm the only one.
One for myself and 17 for the Panther.
Anyone below 13?
That's
The dwarf will count.
just me. No.
No, the count as well. The count got below 12.
The count got 7.
Yeah, okay. 8d6 fire damage.
Oh no!
This does
Which
not
is
bode well.
always all the
Orb
dice.
element?
32 damage.
What?
Oh my god!
And half as much for everyone that saved. And the steam effect is immune because it's immune to fire.
Half of it for us
Wait for
lucky
everyone
people?
saved. Yes.
That's very far from being good. I'm down.
I am down.
Can I use my absorb elements? What does it do?
You have to cast it first.
It's not an.
It's really useful in this situation. It's an amazing spell. It's really useful right now.
So roll, or am I dead?
Can you take 32 damage?
No.
Then you basically fall down. Anyone still up?
Yes, I am.
You can take 32 damage? Actually,
No, 16.
Nice.
Use
the
this as
Panther
a
is not.
Mitchell.
Nice. Let me just mark it down so everyone at home can see. Da-da-da-da-da.
Maybe we can say that if someone donates a bunch of money to the heroes, then we get some kind of divine intervention and
I would
Shontia
say-
herself.
I would
Leave.
say that you can use inspiration to get to 1 HP in your turn and stand up.
Okay.
Makes
And
sense.
we all have inspiration because we just got a donation, right?
Yes, you do.
Yep.
You all have inspiration.
Including the Panther?
Including, yeah, he's a player.
He's in.
Is he?
He's a player! Yes, he is. He's using the new ranger rules.
Too soon, Eran. Too soon.
What? Really? What? Why? Play. Do your thing.
Whose round is it?
Oh.
Whose turn
It's
is
the
it?
count.
Count.
It's the count's turn.
Okay. I use my inspiration to get up. 1 hit point. Isn't the steam creature fried from the fireball?
Immune to fire. It's made of steam.
I hate everyone.
Hates
Everyone,
you as well.
whoever.
Everyone hates each other.
But just to make sure, there is a burning skull and the burning skull threw a fireball at us.
It literally exploded at you. Yes,
Is it
If it
still
makes
there?
it there, it's still there. If it makes you happy, it can only do it once per day.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
quickly.
safe now.
Let's kill it before the day passes.
You can see that the door behind it are on fire. The room inside is burning inferno. Everything like spreads out. The burning skull is like this Hitler-like figure emerging from hell. Everything behind it is on fire, and you're pretty sure that most of the not most of, but a lot of the rooms below you are on fire as well. It's
Well-
pretty clear the Mephites
well,
were trying
I'm-
to burn everything around you.
I muttered a quick word that sounds like, damn it, I will not be taken that easily, not with fire and not with steam. And I heal myself 6 points of damage.
Yes, that was a healing word.
That was a healing word as a bonus action.
Yes.
Then I take a step sideways to get some cover.
Yes, nice. We learn from our mistakes.
Well, some more quickly than others. And I immediately look at the steam creature and I said, I would try to stab you, but I will probably miss. Which is a vicious mockery, of course.
I'm not sure it is, but okay, roll for it, yeah.
Vicious mockery, do I? No, he needs to roll.
Yes, okay. What does it need?
13 wisdom.
Wisdom on a feat? That's unfair. They don't have any bonuses. That's a natural one.
Uh-uh.
Okay. He says,
1d4 what damage?
Wait, 1d4 damage?
Psychic damage, which should destroy him.
How much damage does that okay?
Because you rolled a natural one, that makes it a crit, right? So I double.
You know what? Yes. You know what? I'll roll. You double the dice. Sure. It's dead. It is so ashamed. You just see it lowering its head and dispersing.
But it doesn't blow up.
No, it doesn't blow up.
Oh, cool. Because I'm still standing here.
Yes. Panther turn.
The panther. Can he do anything?
Smell it really bad.
Oh, he can use inspiration. He's down. Yes.
Then you can use an inspiration to make him up again.
No, I'll
You'll keep
I'll
it.
roll a death saving throw for him.
Oh, sure. Everything okay.
Everything okay.
Nice.
That means that he doesn't.
No, that's the end of his turn.
Yeah. Okay. It seems like it's the turn of dwarf. Dwarf turn.
Yeah, so I can just use my inspiration and get up.
You can, and
Okay.
get to 1 HP.
I will do that. And now I would like to cast a fog cloud, so everything will be moist around this area.
Nice.
Interesting. Where
Is
do
it
you
going
cast
to
it?
work?
I don't know.
Mainly around here, around the
Okay.
burning skull.
Okay.
And perhaps we can use this coverage and even run down the stairs and leave it to burn the upper floor.
Interesting.
No, there's manly
Sounds like
men
a plan.
downstairs.
They're not on fire, I hope.
You
They're
do
not
not
spitting
do not know
fireballs at
that.
you.
Fog cloud.
Yes.
Is this basically where you spread it?
Yeah, seems kind of...
And what does it do? It inflicts disadvantage on perception rolls and range attack rolls, I'm guessing.
yes.
Yes, that sounds about right. Interesting. And do you also want to move somewhere? Because you can.
Is Meg still down?
Yes.
Perhaps I will grab her and run down the stairs.
Interesting. No problem. You can do that. But
Hey,
running
hop
down
on.
the stairs are, however, on fire. So it is worth it to note that you will need to roll dexterity save to run down without burning yourself and getting that 1 hit point that you currently have and fall down and make her fall down as well.
Aww.
Everything is awesome.
Look at the bright side. She's dead. Nothing can harm her.
That's an excellent point. But she isn't dead. She hasn't failed saving throws yet.
Yeah.
But she will.
Yeah.
She will. Yes. Come on.
Meg, are you ready for a trip?
Oh, God.
Don't have a prayer for that, do you?
Just don't trip down the stairs. Oh, God.
I can't believe you said that. You've just doomed us all.
Dexterity save, please.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Can I get an advantage because I'm used to going down beneath the earth and
Because
going
it's
down
favorable
with
terrain, you're saying. Because
Yes.
caves are always on fire.
Yeah. I'm used to going under, so if it's on fire, why not?
We have like 15 more minutes, so okay. But
Roll with it. So it's a 15 and a 6.
that's enough. You go down the stairs, la 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 la, with Meg, la 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 la, with Meg, and you are down the stairs with Meg, which brings you right in front of all of these cultists. Yeah, they look surprised.
Oh, it's much better here. Thank you.
They look surprised. You can see two cultists carrying basically a rolled up carpet about the shape and size of a woman, one would say, out of the front door. They are already out of the front door. They are so far out of the front door that the two dogs right here are basically standing between you and them. But again, let's go back to the cultists. So there are several cultists coming out of. Actually, they're coming out of this. I'm so sorry. No, they're coming out here. Yeah, I'm fine. I was right before.
Well,
They are all wearing red, black coats and sort of very richly made, very elaborate, delicate runes all over their clothes. And remember what I said about having no major cults or temples in Mulmaster? So
You lied.
apparently that wasn't completely right. There's one, it's kind of new, and it's all about fire. Apparently. Maybe it's because they also hold, like, flaming daggers in their hands. Because the monsters were upgraded, as we remember from before.
Stop doing that.
I'm kind of regretting it.
That just happened. That's not my thing. It's your thing. But we're back to our gnome upstairs. Yes. It seems you can barely see the flaming skull inside the fog. It seems to get very heavy very fast because of the temperature differences.
Okay. Before anything else, I rush to Pini and hold him in my hands and cry out, heal! And I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Burning fur does smell awful.
Sorry?
Burning fur. It smells.
Burning
Okay.
fur, yes. The
Yeah.
smell is okay.
So he's up to 6 hit points.
Good for him.
Can I use the rest of my movement to skip over the ledge and jump down the stairs?
Yay! Like it. Athletics, please. Or acrobatics. I can go with acrobatics. You would probably prefer acrobatics. Go with acrobatics.
They're the same.
Never mind. Oh, jumping down, down. Yes, you're down.
I land on my feet and
Not
And
on my
dogs.
shoulders.
Land on the feet and dogs.
dogs.
Yes. Actually, you can land on these shoulders if you want to. It's your favorite terrain, after all, so you might as well.
Nice.
Isn't
I
Meg
read-
there though?
What? Sorry?
Isn't Meg on the shoulders of dwarves?
No,
One
no.
shoulder.
Yeah, one shoulder. There's enough for
Okay,
on the other.
good.
That's fine.
No. I can land on Meg's shoulder and we can build a tower.
Oh god, this... with the power of the three of you combined, you are.
Yes.
I
Would
have
die
1
very
HP. 1 health points.
Meg, it's your turn.
Yes, I'm using my inspiration to get back to my senses. And I find myself on the stairs, facing cultists, loads of dogs. There's a very wounded-looking dwarf right in front of me, yes?
Yes. Although I should note, he is alive and wounded, but,
He has 1 HP.
he moves, yes.
1.
You too as well.
Yes.
Both of you has 1 HP.
But that is not the way Chantia works. She does not heal herself. She heals others. So I grab your belt, kind of, because that's what I can reach from my place on the floor. And you feel a surge of energy going through you in clean veins. And you get...
He has a surge of energy around his belt.
Yes, around his general back area.
Oh, the
Yes.
back. The
Back.
of the
Okay.
back.
Okay. So that's
Yes.
okay.
Oh, yeah, the back. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Of course. And you get 10 HP back. That's my
Yes.
channel divinity thing.
Thank you very much, lovely priest.
It is my pleasure. And that is an action, right?
Yes, it is, unless it says so otherwise. But I
Yes,
think it
it
is an
is
action and
there.
not a bonus action.
Yes.
Yes.
And I fall back down the stairs and I kind of try to climb up a few to stay out of complete and utter danger.
No problem. I'll consider you having cover when the flame skull sees a gnome and a panther, and
cow.
both of them, however, that is, both of them are kind of below. I mean, they are both kind of short, so they are probably below the
Railing.
exactly. And there is, however, a count, and the flame skull, the count. It can barely see anything from inside, but it's not the cleverest of things, and it's very, very angry. Actually, it is pretty clever. It's basically the skull of a dead wizard that used fire and died in fire. So that's fine. That's fine. And so it screams at you in a very high language. I mean, something like Finnish. They have
Really?
mountains there. It's a high
Flemish.
language. Flemish, that's even better. And explodes toward you with a fire ray of firing fire.
No,
With a
I
disadvantage.
would really rather not.
With a disadvantage, twice, but it doesn't count. So a 7 doesn't hit you.
We hope.
Count. It's
No,
your
no,
turn.
it doesn't. Well, I have one question for you. What do you call the snarky, tricky nobleman going down the stairs?
What?
A
Counting down?
condescending. I
Ah!
run and I to the side of the rail, jumping down. You want me to roll athletics for that, right? Or acrobatics?
I think I'm going to give some money just for that. That was such a good one. Yeah, I'm going to donate.
Mm-hmm.
What just happened? Sorry.
Oh, I was trying to run down the stairs and then jump off the railing to the side of the first floor. I got a 7, which probably mean I'm stuck on the stairs.
You landed on the gnome and all of us fell.
No, it wasn't the one. That's fine. I'm fine with that. It's fine with me.
So I land here. I immediately yell to the dwarf, "Come on, together we can do it!" Get my bardic inspiration,
Okay.
and
Hey.
immediately as I fall down the railing, try to get the butt of my boot stuck into the cultist's face. So it's an attack. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I actually attack. How do we
You
do that?
actually attack. That's
Plus
like
4.
the first time, I think. Yeah. First time no one died for you yet.
Whoa.
Hello.
Oh, wow. 21.
My
of
name
course.
is Count. Your name passed.
Please roll
That's
for
a
the
1
damages.
8 plus 2 damage. Let me just check. And I try to cut off his hand. That's
hand.
6 damage.
See, it actually works. Don't you have a rapier?
Yes?
How do you cut someone's hand off with a rapier?
Like this. Like needle threads. Make a lot of holes, then just kick it down.
Perforating.
Yeah, that works. Sure.
That works?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Why not?
well, I guess right now. Let's move on.
Yeah. Yes, I've just like I said, I've just gave us $25 for heroes. The heroes just got another
Inspiration?
inspiration. Yes.
Yes.
Thanks to that count thing. That really. I was actually waiting for a good one for this entire thing, and finally I had one that made me laugh
10 minutes
and not
before the end.
kill myself. Well, you know,
Uri,
better later
Uri,
than never.
we knew we could count on you.
No, we don't get another one.
Oh.
The one next to you goes like this, and
Ah.
you know, stabs you with his flaming dagger.
That is the opposite of what I wanted.
Well, he's not going to search for his hand now that fell down to the floor. He already has a dagger in the other one.
Does the other one help
I'm
him and give him
afraid
an
he just got 23,
hand?
and that's an additional 20. So I'm kind of afraid he's going to roll for the full range of damage. Twice. Right, yes.
It was nice to meet you.
Yes,
Count.
14 damage. Most of it is fire, if it counts.
If it counts.
God.
And immediately after stabbing him, I fall down to the floor and for the
Burning.
next turn, so I could use my inspiration to get up. Of course, burning.
Okay, just so you know. Dwarf man. Says the cultist before you. None shall take her from us. And jumps on you with both hands on the dagger and down to slash and slash and slash you. Also,
Yes.
he's trying to slash you. That's his thing.
Not stab? Dagger.
You're a dwarf. You don't understand daggers. 12 hits you.
No. 17
Amazing.
will hit.
Very good. It's time to be a dog, says the dog, and goes woof 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 woof. Right at you, actually. A gnome. I'm sorry, gnome. It's a mastiff, by the way.
Oh.
You all,
That's kind of
what if you
special.
have? What if you have mastiff as a favored enemy or something?
Is it a beast?
It is. It
Yeah.
actually is a beast.
Both of us.
Oh, another $10 for the hero.
Woo!
That's very nice. 15 more, and you have another inspiration, which is kind of very useful to you now because if you actually hit, then you don't get to die. He's trying to bite you.
Okay.
Please try.
You are about his size, so that's a 15. Does 15
And
hit?
I have AC 16.
Amazing.
Woohoo!
The second one, however, does the same, and he goes like.
He's a dog.
Oh, 18,
Oh.
18 hits.
Oh.
Not only does it hit, he also grabs your knee, and you know what? You're a gnome. He grabs your head, and you're small enough, and tries to like knock you down. DC 11
Gnome you
strength
down.
saving. Gnome you down. This is getting worse all the
Nom,
time.
nom, 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 nom.
4 piercing damage, and you succeed to grab his maw and open it and take your head out. Obviously. Panther turn. Panther turn.
The panther is still up there, right? Alone. No, the.
Why are there two gnomes? Oup, oup.
That's an amazing question. Let me kill this gnome. No,
No!
No!
I'm sorry I asked.
Okay,
Oh.
so the panther will also jump down. Do you want to roll? Do you want me to roll? Yes.
No, he's a panther. A panther is going to jump down. I'm fine
Okay.
with that. Yes.
Okay, so where can he land? Can he land like behind?
Oh, wow, that's an excellent
On
question.
my shoulders?
Where do you want him to land? That's a good question.
How do I? Okay.
You can click very
somewhere
long. One space. Yes. Okay. Let's say it like that. He can jump over and attack the cultist.
Okay. Yes.
No problem with that. But okay. He'll have to succeed with athletics or acrobatics. 15. But if he succeeds, he'll get an advantage on the attack roll.
He has
Awesome.
inspiration.
He has inspiration.
He failed.
He failed.
Bad.
Then
Oh.
I'll say he jumps down and he don't get an attack, but he is down.
Okay.
Down here. Hello.
I feel kind of bad for the skull.
Oh, that's fine. He's like moments from finding out what's going on and just jumping on you guys.
Oh, great.
Yes, excellent. Panther,
So can he attack or not?
the panther? Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
Oh.
go with that. Yeah,
So-
I'll go with.
Okay, he'll try to bite off the back of this cultist.
Okay, sure.
15.
15 hits.
Woo!
Strength saving throw. Yeah, he
Dude,
jumped over his
The
strength
damage
saving
is
throw.
probably enough to kill him. Really, you just
No.
need to do more damage than Uri's rapier. That's it.
7.
7 is not more
Seven
than.
is more. Yes, it
No.
is. I did like 6 or something.
Oh, right, you're right. Yes, that kills him. And the cultist is down. He wasn't expecting that, a panther, you know? Who expects a panther? So that happened. However, it is now your turn as well.
It is now the gnome's turn. Okay.
Your action.
So, favored enemy. So I have +2 on them.
Yes.
Okay.
Why the
So
favorite enemy? Because you hate beasts.
Beasts.
I hate beasts.
They hate you back.
Yeah. But I will drop my longbow and take out my rapier. Apparently, we all have them.
We are all repaired.
All
Repaired
repaired.
up. Yes.
Rapiers all around.
Oh.
But before I do that, I will point at the dog on the left, which is my left, which is the right, which is this one.
Sure thing.
Sorry. We'll tell him, you dog, and
Yes. Correct.
we'll mark him as my query.
Hunter's mark. Okay, no problem.
Okay. And then I will try to hit him with a rapier. Miss terribly.
No, a 10 doesn't hit.
Oh.
And that's all I can do.
No problem, guys. This is the last turn for each of you, and then we are finishing the mini marathon. So,
Oh,
what is the last turn any of you wants to do? Next one is Dwarf Dude.
Yes, Glossum.
remember, you have a bardic inspiration.
Yes. I'm going to try and take out both of the dogs in the same attack.
Not gonna happen. Yes.
Not gonna happen. So
Yeah.
I'm going to just.
No. You maybe I don't know. This is the last action of the adventure. Go on.
Okay, so I will try to do it. With a big swing, I swoosh my axe at both of them and try to take them both out and throw them away behind the stairs or something like that. I will take my body inspiration, whatever that means. I have no idea what it means. And
You add 1d6 to your roll.
okay, and since they're both favored enemy, I'm going to add 2, right? That's right. Yes.
Roll for it.
Roll for it. +7. It's 10.
You see, never mind.
Remember bardic inspiration?
Won't help.
No, it's a dwarf. Sorry.
What?
The dwarves, the dogs, however, do seem to maybe intimidated because they take a few steps back from you. Why?
It's a giant dwarf.
Yes, that's
Angry
probably the
neighbor.
reason. That's probably the reason, and not the reason they're whimpering. Yeah, that's probably why they're doing it. Very strange. Meg?
I climb a little bit
Look
further
behind.
up.
Look behind. Look behind.
Meg?
What's behind?
Nothing. Continue.
I don't know
We
what
are
you're talking about.
running out.
I don't know, but the dogs are going back, and sure as hell, we're not frightening them.
I'm climbing back up the stairs, and I'm kind of reaching above the banister or whatever, the railing, above the railing, and I see Count, and I tell him, although this is turning out to be terrible, absolutely terrible, I think you're actually doing a pretty good job. And you can get 1d4 plus 3 HP back.
Woohoo!
Probably nothing. No, 6. 6 is not bad.
That's enough.
Ah.
Even 1 hit point is enough to bring you back on your feet.
Right, that was an action, a bonus action.
Yeah, healing word.
And while I'm kind of leaning against the railings, I see the cultist that's just about to strike you.
Yes.
And I say, grow vines divine that ensnare from every angle, but only in your head. It's hold person, not entangle.
Oh!
And
Amazing.
hold person, let's try to roll this.
You roll, or I think he rolls.
Oh, he
wisdom
just
save.
rolls a saving throw. Yeah, wisdom save.
Yeah, okay, he's going to do it with a disadvantage because that was amazing.
Yes.
And
Oh.
with a disadvantage because that sometimes happens.
Aw.
However, and this is again very strange, he seems to move away. Oh no, he said he won't, and runs back. Like,
Yes. That was the...
Wait, he gets attack of opportunity from the count.
Never mind. Never mind. Count. Your turn. And before you do it, and it's the final one for this marathon, you are probably the only one then that can actually see the fire elemental making its way to the entrance, about the size of the entrance, getting ready to burn the house down on all of you guys. It has, and this is kind of strange, the markings of a hawk. And takes a few steps forward and says, "No one interferes in my matters." And fire elementals are not usually very talkative, but he seems very, very willing to do something very specific to specifically you. What do you do?
Yeah.
Last words, maybe?
No, I'm just gonna yell to everyone, guys, you know what you get when you cross running away with a rhetorical question?
No, what?
A flaming count!
It's rhetorical and run away.
And thus, the Count was again the only one to survive as the manor collapsed behind him, down on all of his trusted fellows. The Ran escaped and later on managed to not only rescue the girl, but also discovered her dark secret and eventually marry her. And, or maybe not, I'm not sure, because her secret is kind of dark.
And she's not noble.
And she's not a noble at all, no. Will the Zara forgive him for killing her inside her own home as she burned alive? We will never know. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Yuval, thank you, Yonatan, and thank you, Aviv, and thank you, Uri. And thank you, Aviv, from behind the scenes. And thank you, everyone that was with us from this morning as a player, and that is Ophir,
And thank
Johnny,
you, Eran.
and Lucas, and Dima, and Ofer, and another Eran, which was Eran Arbel. And thank you, everyone who donated, and please, you can still donate to us, to everyone else. It doesn't really matter, but we would love it if you do it to us, because then we get closer to the 500, which is such a nice number, and we really want to reach it. If you want to watch any more of things like this, you can follow us. We are called Up to 4 Players, and we usually do webcomics. That's our thing, and we think they're pretty cool. Up24players.com. You can also follow this YouTube channel, which you are now watching, if you're watching the recording. And if not, you're watching it on the Twitch channel. But you're only watching it on the Twitch channel for like several minutes, and then it will end. But on YouTube, it will stay forever. So it's better if I talk to the YouTube crowd than to the Twitch crowd, because there are more YouTube crowd than you. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter and all the other socials. And hopefully we'll keep doing cool things like this, because we really enjoy it. Anyone else want to say anything before we finish this?
Yeah. I just say that if you have watched this and the whole marathon, the mini marathon, you have watched the adventures of 10 amazing heroes, but always worth to bear in mind that the real heroes are the people who donated and helped make the reality better.
Yes,
and
reality is
make
somewhat
our
more
imaginary
important.
world.
I agree. Yes?
Yes, on occasion. Thank
Yes.
you very much for your donation, and thank you for your support in this endeavor.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, Eran.
And we'll finish again, of course, with the ritualistic Hebrew word for goodbye. It's not really ritualistic, but for us, it actually kind of is.
Leave it alone.